Namaste, this is Dr. Rukma Rajendran from Divine Veda. Divine Veda, as a team, is on for a mission to make Ayurveda heard throughout the world.
We need your support for this. As a token of gratitude, Divine Veda is giving gift vouchers worth rupees 500 for an active subscriber every week. And this week's active subscriber name will be announced in this video.
Please watch this video till the end to know more details regarding that.
Stanya or breast milk in Ayurveda is quoted as life on which baby's strength and happiness depends.
Stanyam is formed from the rasa and rakta dhatu. Milk is produced as a result of interaction of hormones and reflexes.
There are some important facts to be remembered during breastfeeding, such as during early days, most of the babies fall asleep after a few sucks, so keep them awake. So, the babies should be aroused by gentle tickling behind the ears or on the soles, but this act should not be unpleasant to the baby. The baby must be satisfied for at least 2 hours before he starts crying for next feed. To safeguard against regurgitation after each feed, burping is necessary. Baby should be fed on demand and not by the time or the clock. As per Ayurveda, mother's food and activities affect the quality and the quantity of the breast milk. If mother indulges in unwholesome diet and lifestyle habits, then the milk gets vitiated, in turn leading to diseases in the child. The vitiated milk is explained as Dushita Stanya in Ayurveda. The reasons for the vitiation of the Stanya are indigestion, wrong food combinations, improper food intake, excessive intake of sour, salty, spicy foods, factors causing stress and strain to the body and mind, night awakening, suppression of the natural urges, and forceful initiation of the urges, etc. Ayurveda have explained 4 types of Stanya-dushtis. They are Vataja, Pittaja, Kaphaja, and Tridoshaja Stanya-dushti. Vataja Stanya-dushti. Here the breast milk will appear watery and the child will not be satisfied by its intake, and the child will develop lean body, constipation, dysuria, bloating, gas distension. Pittaja Stanya-dushti. The breast milk will be of bad odor. The child will have excessive sweating, diarrhea, jaundice, thirst. Kaphaja Stanya-dushti. Here, the taste of breast milk will be more sweet and more thick, and thus it can cause excessive salivation, excessive sleep in the child, as well as the swelling in his or her face, eyes, and extremities, also more prone to cough and cold. The contraindications of breastfeeding. Ayurveda have enlisted various physical and psychological disorders of a woman in which a mother will be unfit for the breastfeeding, like Dushta Dhatu, that is vitiated bodily tissues, Garbhini, the woman who is pregnant, Jwarita, the woman who is suffering from fever, Adikshina, that is the woman who is more emaciated. Few maternal contraindications for breastfeeding are the mothers with septicemia, active tuberculosis, typhoid fever, breast cancer, some conditions such as abuse, severe neurosis, or psychosis, mothers suffering with active HIV infections, infants with lactosemia are contraindicated for breastfeeding. The substitute of breast milk in case of non availability of milk of mother or wet nurse. It is advised that goat milk or cow's milk should be given in appropriate quantity until the mother or the wet nurse does not regain sufficient milk. The whey protein in human milk is easily digestible, and the human milk lipase promotes fat digestion. The nutrients available in human milk are more readily absorbed and better utilized due to higher biological efficiency. Now let's see how to analyze the breast milk quality. For that, take a glass of water. To this add 1 drop of breast milk and see how the breast milk behaves. If it disperses, it's a good quality of breast milk. If it floats, it's vitiated with vata dosham. If it sinks, it's vitiated with kapha dosham. And if it is yellowish color, it is vitiated with pitta dosham. The treatment procedures for the Vadajas Tanya Dushti, particularly Shundik Shira Pakam, is the best. For this, take 2 teaspoons of dry ginger powder and 1 glass of milk and 1 glass of water. Boil and reduce it to half a quantity, and this can be had twice a day. Apart from this, kashayam with devadaru, kushta, baranki, vacha, pata can be given. In Pitta Chistani Dushti, kashayam with shatavari and Triphala kashayam can be more useful, and for Kapha Jastanya Dushti, black cumin seed kashayam can be used. Home remedies for the improvement of the breast milk. Some of the spices in your kitchen rack can boost breast milk production. They are dill seeds. Take 1 teaspoon of dill seed and to this add equal quantity of honey. Pound it and have it twice a day in the empty stomach. The second is fennel seed. Make fennel seed tea by mixing 1 teaspoon of fennel seed with 1 cup of water. Boil it for 5 minutes and these can be had twice a day. The third is fenugreek. Take 1 teaspoon of fenugreek, soak it overnight in hot water and these can be consumed in the empty stomach next day with warm milk. The fourth one is cumin seed. It is very much rich in iron, so it gives energy for both mother and the baby. Take some cumin seed. To this add a handful of brahmi leaves and 2 to 3 garlics. To it, pound it, and this can be had with warm milk. Other herbs which are useful are musta, shatavari, ashwagandha, mantukaparni, etc. And these can be had as a kashayam form. The most concerning part for a breastfeeding mother's life will be her diet. Breastfeeding mothers has to take extra calories in their diet. But if you have not lost the baby weight which you have gained during the pregnancy, you need not consume these extra calorie diets. And if you have lost the baby fat, then you have to take 500 extra calories per day. Green leafy vegetables, carrots, salmon fish, oats, papaya, pomegranates, dry fruits, these all can be included in the diet. The diet plan for a breastfeeding mother is take 2 to 3 servings of protein rich diet like dairy products, animal proteins, dry fruits, also 2 to 3 servings of vegetables as this will be imparting the carbohydrates in your diet. 2 servings of fruits for your baby's brain development. DHA, that is omega 3 fatty acid, is very much required. So include flax seeds, chia seeds, kidney beans in your diet. And also, fiber in your diet is very much required. For that, you can take whole grains such as whole wheat, cereals, millets, etc. Stay hydrated. Drink water when you feel thirsty. If a mother is following a vegan diet, she can have vitamin B12 supplements. And if the baby is having any of the dosha vitiated symptoms, then the mother should have the diet according to that. Stanya Apanayana Kala or the weaning period. Ayurveda have suggested that gradual weaning should be done after eruption of teeth and child should be given goat's milk or cow's milk with light and brimhana diet. Weaning is a transition period in which solid and table foods replaces the milk or the formula milk. Between 6 to 12 months of age, after the baby becomes familiar to solid foods and liquids by bottle or by cups. Most infants decreases the volume and the frequency of breastfeeding. Weaning begins at 6 months of age. In the beginning, introduce one food at one time, while milk should continue to 12 months, and gradually formula or cow's milk is then substituted. Now it's time to announce who is that active subscriber. The active subscriber is Chidambar K. Congrats, Chidambar. Thanks for your support, and we expect the same in the upcoming videos as well. The lucky winner should get in touch with Divine Veda team by sending an email to contact@divineveda.com. Divine Veda has started a WhatsApp group. Its link you can find in the description box given below, where we will be mentoring the people on a day-to-day basis on health and fitness.
Until we meet next time with a new video, this is me, Dr. Rukma Rajendran, signing off. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.